This is San Diego News Daily.
Hey there, I'm Stephen Luke. Let's get right into your top local stories right now. A former dance teacher in the North County accused of sexually abusing a teenage girl just pleaded not guilty in court. Darnay Lucky faces several counts of lewd acts involving a minor between the ages of 14 and 15. The abuse is alleged to have happened more than a decade ago, though, when he was a dance teacher at a Carlsbad studio. The investigation started in December when a woman reported she'd been sexually abused by her instructor as a teen.
Child abuse occurs behind closed doors. It's conduct that doesn't happen in the open, where there tend to be eyewitnesses and surveillance footage. And so it does make these cases particularly challenging. But we have a strong victim that is willing to go through this process and is seeking justice for herself.
If he's convicted, he faces up to 6 years and 4 months in prison. He's due back in court in July. The chief of the Chula Vista Police Department is now suing the city. Chief Roxana Kennedy accusing several city leaders of defamation and harassment. Now, her attorney, Corey Briggs, telling us that this all stems from a holiday party last December when two off-duty officers had a dance-off and Kennedy put dollar bills in one of the officers' front pockets. The suit filed Tuesday in state superior court says this triggered retaliation.
City manager falsely stated that people were complaining that the chief's conduct put the city in a bad light.
The suit says city leadership made her job miserable and actually launched a retaliatory investigation against her. The city spokesperson releasing a statement saying the city of Chula Vista categorically denies the allegations and will vigorously defend against them in court. The city is confident the truth will show no wrongdoing occurred. Heads up for families living near the border. U.S. officials warn the odor from the Tijuana River may be especially strong right now because some pump stations are offline. The parallel gravity line in Tijuana is undergoing some emergency repairs. That's a line that handles wastewater out of the city. So for now, wastewater will be sent to the South Bay International Wastewater Treatment Plant. All the repairs expected to take at least 24 hours. More money could be on the way for San Diego public schools after Governor Newsom unveiled his revised budget, which includes federal funding. But despite this, educators say they're still worried about what it means for the future. So for TK through high school, Prop 98 funding will jump by about $10 billion next fiscal year, with an estimated $28,000 or so per student. $5 billion will also be set aside for teacher training grants. The governor says he hopes the funding gives parents some relief.
This year we're going to announce the largest investment in special education in California's history. It's an area that has continued to be anxiety inducing because we meet with parents that they're demanding more. And we've heard that call.
In a statement, San Diego Unified said the governor's budget does not fully fund Prop 98 and would keep about $4 billion away from California students. They added, however, districts are getting help with special education. It will see an increase in funding to the tune of about $2.4 billion. Thousands of MTS riders in San Diego face disruptions this week as bus operators are on strike over contract negotiations. Transit operator Transdev, which operates minibus and access services for the San Diego Metropolitan Transit System, is currently in negotiations with Teamsters from Local 542. It means service is limited or has actually stopped for 20 different routes, including the Copley Park Division. Service reductions are expected to continue until a deal is reached. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen now with a closer look at our first alert forecast.
Hi there. As we head through your Friday afternoon, looks good for happy hour time. And of course, any graduations going on today. Looks wonderful for that. Around 70 for the mountains, a little breezy and sunny, mid-70s. Inland, the coast will be near 70 degrees. Over the weekend, we're going to have an increasing onshore wind. So that's going to cause a wind advisory for mountains and deserts. Saturday afternoon through Sunday night, we could see isolated wind gusts near 65 miles per hour in those areas. Little breezy for the coast and inland valleys over the weekend, but staying dry.
Dangerous and reckless driving in the South Bay. We have the video, and wait till you hear how much police say this caused in damages, what we know about the arrest. And a milestone for the South Bay's biggest development, today marking a year since Gaylord Pacific opened its doors in Chula Vista. But the transformation isn't over yet. More to come.
We are rolling. Your left, I'm sorry.
Let's do this.
Where do you get your information from?
Well, definitely start with the local news.
The reason why I love listening to local news like NBC, they give the facts.
California families could feel
They have a genuine interest, first as people and second as a news team.
Because this is their community too.
Sometimes the news isn't always fun. Bringing it to us every day in good and bad times is something that we rely on.
Nice to have you with us.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Stephen Luke. Welcome back. The man accused of killing a U.S. Navy veteran in Barrio Logan last week pleaded not guilty in court. Benito Garcia, formerly charged with murder here. Prosecutors say he gunned down 64-year-old Raul Torres outside of a market near Chicano Park last Tuesday. When police got there, they found the victim with a gunshot wound to the head.
He then withdraws a handgun from a .25 caliber handgun. With his right hand, points it to the victim's back of the head and executes him. He at this time has multiple firearms registered to him. The weapon is unknown at this time, its location.
Still a lot of questions with this case. Investigators have yet to release a possible motive. And at this point, it's still a question if the two even knew each other. Garcia faces 25 years to life for murder and an additional 25 years for the use of a firearm if convicted. In National City, police arrested a man they say caused more than $30,000 in damage to a street, all while, as you see here, driving recklessly. The National City Police Department posting this video on social media. So you can see the driver doing donuts at this intersection. This is East Plaza Boulevard and North Avenue, by the way. Happened at 9 in the morning last Sunday. The driver left the scene, but his license plate was captured on video. National City Police working with San Diego Police to track him down. Police say the driver and his family were waiting for officers to arrest him.
Based on the amount of feedback that was posted on social media, not from us, but from the concerned community members and the car clubs that were happened to be in that area, I think, they happened to put out a lot of info and probably put pressure on them to, cooperate.
The car was impounded. A criminal case will be submitted now to the San Diego Attorney's Office. The driver facing charges of reckless driving and malicious damage to a city road. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen has a closer look at our first alert forecast right after this.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, Mom, the water's already waist high. And we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC 7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
Hi there, I'm NBC 7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Today, as we head through the afternoon, very pleasant like yesterday, mid-70s inland, near 70 at the coast, around 70 mountains, breezy west wind, deserts close to 100 degrees. This weekend, it's going to get a little bit breezier for the coast and inland valleys. I think you'll notice it the most Sunday. We could see clouds lingering a little longer on Sunday as well. Next week, warm up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. For the mountains and deserts, we have a wind advisory this weekend. We could see gusts near 65 miles per hour.
Sheena, thank you. So more proof time flies. Hard to believe, but it's already been a year since Gaylord Pacific here opened its doors, and people across the world are actually coming to visit now. The massive $1.3 billion resort and convention center located right there along Chula Vista's bayfront, and it has brought thousands of visitors and permanent jobs to the area. So just 1 month in, the Gaylord had already welcomed more than 10,000 guests and hundreds of employees with 1,600 rooms, water park, restaurants, and the convention center. It is expected to generate roughly $475 million for the local economy every year. The owner of Chula Vista Water Sports says it's been great for his business.
We want to get everybody out here. You know, those conventions are super cool because they come in large groups.
And here's really the takeaway. The transformation along Chula Vista's bayfront is happening as we speak, and this really has been the impetus of it. Work is underway on the new and improved Harbor Park. It will be double in size, going from 12 acres to 25 acres. It's going to feature a playground and a splash pad, and there are plans to build many more homes and restaurants nearby as well. More coverage to count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.